so much. I was going to tell you the Hoff score, but I forgot to check.
It's 1-1.
We're going to have some levity here. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. She was the good Princess Coorsh. I get to say that because I wrote it. She loved the loyal subjects, and they pretty much liked her back. However, she was getting a little long in the tooth and a little wide. Never mind, doesn't matter. As in all fairy tales, only the beautiful part counts. Anyway, it was time for Princess Coorsh to travel to other kingdoms far and wide, tend to her garden, and maybe hit the penny slots at the riverboat. Yeah. Princess Coorsh held court in many palaces over the years, but the day that Princess Myrna Randall showed her the kingdom of Euclid was indeed a special day. Fortunately, Queen Jan Lawrence was in need of someone to assist the youngest members of the kingdom with their reading. Princess Coorsh loved to read and was delighted to spend half of her days in the kingdom and the other half with her Prince Tom and her junior princesses, Jessica and Laura. The Coorsh royal family supported the princess in every way that they could because they knew how important this was to her. However, soon Queen Jan Lawrence left the kingdom and another queen took charge. Alas, this queen banished Princess Coorsh from the kingdom. "Oh, woe is me," cried the princess. "Now I will have to work on the dreaded resume." But, unbeknownst to the princess, the fair ladies Laura Wilk and Kathy Bradley arrived on their white mounts, minivans, with a plan to help the kingdom's children to learn and succeed and to save the princess. A very wise king from the house of Wawak agreed to the plan and allowed Princess Coorsh to return to her loving subjects full time. Many years passed, and Princess Coorsh saw many queens and kings reign over the kingdom. As in most fairy tales, some were good queens and kings, some were not. For example, just when times looked bleak, Queen Koretsky arrived to save the kingdom of Euclid from a terrible fate. More recently, the royal guard was summoned to exile a confused and misguided queen. Tom said I should definitely keep that in. I almost took that out. Fortunately, the kingdom returned to normal. And right now, Queen Gammons is recreating the kingdom with round table ideals, or she calls it RTI. We are so fortunate to have the strong support from our beloved king. I think he's from Copenhagen. He's the Great Dane. However, the greatest source of inspiration for Princess Coorsh was the many fine and foxy princesses and the few fantastic princes called teachers. For this was a kingdom where the well-being of the youngest subjects, the children, was the priority of the royal court, and all worked hard to see that each child succeeded. And every year, in celebration of a job well done, a great feast was held. This year hosted by Lady Thumb and the lords and ladies of the board. And Princess Coorsh told the gathering, and now I'm telling you, I wish I had time to thank all of you. A special thank you to my Privy Council. Ann Goodman, Sue Seaforth, Mary Uriarte, Sarah Cohn, and Sarah Hogan. You're the best. Also to the second grade team, past and present, thanks for making me an honorary member. Special word of congratulations to my friend and colleague Jan, who has given her heart to Euclid these many years. And although Rose and Ara aren't here, I hope that we all have long, happy, and healthy second lives in our retirements. To all my Euclid family, you are my heart. I love all of you. You have been there for me in sad times and glad times, and I am so proud to be a Euclid teacher. You inspire me every day. You are the village that raises each and every child that comes through our doors. You have all taught me so much, encouraged me always, and are my dear friends. And although they're not here tonight, I want to thank my little friends. They have taught me everything that I know about teaching reading and have enriched my life beyond measure. This is the job I have always wanted, and it has been a blessing in my life. And so, there was laughter and love in the land, and they all lived, read, and learned happily ever after.
See who gets out there first, and I do hide sometimes, yes.